as he slumped to his third defeat in a Roland Garros final in 4 years. Wawrinka became the oldest champion in Paris since Andreas Gomez in 1990 after just his fourth win in 21 meetings against the Serb. Sweden's David Lindgmerth downed Justin Rose with a par at the third playoff hole to win his first USPGA Tour title at the Memorial. Hours after 14-time major champion Tiger Woods wiped up the worst scoring tournament of his career with a lonely final round, Lindgmerth and Rose took the tournament hosted by Jack Nicklaus the distance and beyond.
Welcome back. Well, talking about the will to succeed, I consider this one of the main challenges that we are facing right now, because actually the most important part that people are demotivated. How to motivate yourself, also to motivate yourself, this is the most difficult part, because we have many challenges all around us, and we always say that we have to plan for our future. We must have something like short-term goals and long-term goals. Benchmarking, we have to understand or to see what did we achieve, what we didn't achieve, and why we didn't. It's not a problem if you failed in something, because you can again start, and this is the most important part. Maybe planning is something very, very important, and also one of our main challenges right now. We never plan to fail, but unfortunately we fail to plan. This is the most important and difficult part. So how to have the will? Always we say, if there is a will, there is a way. Today we have with us Ms. Nesreen Nasr El Deen. She is an independent management training consultant. First of all, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Ms. Nesreen. First of all, what's the meaning of the will to succeed? Because, of course, the difference between a successful person and the others, it's not a lack of strength, it's not a lack of knowledge, but it's a lack of the will.
Yes, it's absolutely correct. Actually, to become successful in life, we need to have a strong willpower to sort of incorporate habits that will help us to guarantees that we achieve this success. And actually, research says that 60% of our daily habits in life, they determine the quality of what we see later on, things that happen to us. So definitely it's quite an important topic that we need to discuss today. Yeah.
So you agree with me with what I said in the very beginning, because no one has the will to fail, or no one has the will to miss something in his life. But you know, there are different people, different personalities that, okay, what will happen will happen. So if I'm going to succeed, I will succeed. If not, it's okay. And they continue. They do not stop at certain things to learn, at least from the experience. Is this a difference of personality, or how do you see this?
Yes, well, actually, I'll tell you that if we really want to achieve success in life, it's quite important that when we wake up early in the morning, we need to sort of keep in mind what are the goals that we need to achieve in our lives. As you said, there are people actually who wake up on a daily basis and they just think it's another day. So am I one of these people, or do I wake up early in the morning knowing that there is a goal to be achieved, and I'm quite focused, I know what are the things that are quite important in my life. Of course, as you said, I mean planning, coming up with a strategy that will help me to achieve what I want to achieve in life, quite makes a big difference. Like for example, if we talk about planning goals, one of the techniques is called coming up with a SMART goal, and well, we can actually see it on the screen. There is the slide for the SMART goals, the SMART. In the SMART goal technique, we come up and we say, like, in order to achieve a goal, we have to have it in terms of being specific. So specific is, for example, if someone would like to pursue a postgraduate degree, so they would say, for example, it's an MBA degree in so and so. And then measurable. Measurable, it's like coming up with a benchmarking tool that will help me to sort of monitor my progress to achieve this goal. The A, which is the achievable factor, it's about coming up with different activities, like, for example, researching the universities that are available, meeting people, getting their feedback. Realistic, which is the R factor of the SMART goal. It's about making sure that the goal is realistic. It can be, it sort of can materialize. And T is time-bound, which is having a time frame for achieving this goal. Now, if I can come up with a clear strategy incorporating the SMART goals for whatever dreams that I have, that is probably the correct way of planning to achieve goals.
But maybe the point is, just as you said, the SMART goals, because it is important as well, because some people, they put some difficult goals. They are not aware of their capabilities. And here, they fail, of course, to achieve it, and they are frustrated, and they cannot restart. So maybe when it comes to the SMART goals or objectives, it is also important to just apply something like the SWOT analysis on myself, so as to know what I can achieve.
This was one of the
Right.
slides that you were talking
Yes,
about?
actually, I mean, as you said, actually, if we talk about coming up with goals, it has to be realistic in terms of, it depends, where do we...
Achievable, just as you mentioned, and also to be able to achieve it. Not to put something that is far away or something that you can never do, and you put it as a goal and you live your life just to achieve it.
Exactly, exactly. It has to be realistic. It has to be something that can be turned into reality. This is why we say there is a big difference between achieving goals and dreams. The factor that really makes a difference is how do we translate these dreams into something that is materialistic, something that can be achievable. And actually looking at the circle or the wheel of life, we have so many things that can be achieved in life. In terms of, for example, like achieving, as I said, I mean, it could be a postgraduate degree, or maybe, for example, achieving certain social goals, spiritual goals, maybe even in relation, let's say, to bringing things or making things happen in the society, doing some sort of voluntary work that helps to add value to the society. So these are all goals. It's not just about waking up and it's another day.
Yes.
Yep.
So if we speak about the will to succeed, how can we develop it in a person, or how can a person, for example, discover it in himself and develop it?
Yes, actually it's a beautiful question, and I'll tell you actually one of the things, I mean, as I was saying when we're starting this talk today, that it's the quality of life is based on what is the sort of routine that we incorporate in our daily lives. What are the habits that we do in our daily lives that will guarantee that we reach this success? And actually when we talk about habits, like for example, when we wake up early in the morning, and this is a question, what time do we wake up early in the morning? And when we wake up, what sort of mood are we in? Is it just like, hey, this is another day? Or do I wake up early in the morning knowing that I really want to make a difference in this day? Another thing, for example, like how do I structure the first 1 hour during the day, early in the morning? For example, do I have some sort of set activities that I do that will get me in the mood to start the day in a special way? One of the beautiful things, for example, that I personally do is incorporating a daily routine in my life that makes me start my day in a sort of with the impression that I have a willpower. I will do things. I'm controlling actually